Kia ora. From what some would say is the greatest city in the world, New York. Of course, I'm not sure if I entirely agree, but there you go, I never do. So, this city is amazing. Let me first just say that, of course. It holds so many secrets and treasures, bright lights and failed dreams and love and loss. It's really rather beautiful. But I've been here, at least on the East Coast, for nearly 3 weeks now, and I haven't made a video about it. Don't worry, I'm just as horrified as you are, but let me explain, at least a little bit. New York has kind of sucked out my need and desire to capture and film everything that I see and do, and replaced it with this just simple want to observe everything around me. I've been so caught up in really experiencing everything that I've pretty much forgotten to capture it for everyone else. I should probably be apologising, but I'm not going to, because there's something inside of me that's just really okay with it all. I might live to regret it years down the track, but of course that seems so insignificant right now. I did start a day in New York video, and I might put it together someday. And of course I've certainly filmed stuff along the way once I, get over myself and remember to. So for the future's sake, let me give you a quick rundown of what I've done, which is mainly all the touristy things, of course. I'm in what's known as the centre of the universe or something, but I just call it Times Square. It's freaking massive, it's mostly tourists, and there's a lot of people taking advantage of that. But it is impressive. I mean, just look at it. Hey look, there's that ball. So I'm at M&M's walking. The amount of stuff they can put their brand on is absolutely nuts. This is just creepy now. The 9/11 memorial, which I must say was really well done for a memorial. I was rather impressed, and then it got busy and I had to leave. Wonderful Grand Central Station, which I can't believe they were going to tear down at one point. I kind of almost don't understand how a place like this works. It's so freaking massive. Everyone's coming from somewhere different and going to somewhere else completely different as well. How do they not all bump into each other? And what a pity, right in front of me is the Apple Store. Signs, they're just with iPads. I took the free ferry past the Statue of Liberty. I went up the Empire State Building at dusk, which was when the guidebook told me was the best time to do it, and boy would they fright. Store. So I've just casually found myself in Rockefeller Plaza, and I also just happen to be standing under the New Zealand flag. And also while I've been here, the city has had this program called Summer Streets, for which they closed down the Park Avenue tunnel and lit it up this really interesting way. It was really quite interesting. Another little thing, one of the people I'm staying with works at Facebook, and I went there today. So I'm currently in front of the Facebook wall at Facebook HQ in New York. Smallville, there is actually steam rising from vents in the street. Mind blown. And then of course, there's the subway. What I, and probably many others before me, would venture to call the great equalizer of New York. It's just the the most interesting thing ever. There's such a wonderful and diverse range of people, ages, races, living situations, ages. It's, well, fascinating. And also rather cheap once you do it right. So from a Laura whose head is just doing this every other second, ka kite anō. If you want to see more of me on the web, there are links to all my social media goings on in the down. And you know, you can always click that subscribe button if you'd like to.